Terrible Tudors, gorgeous Georgians, slimy Stuarts, more Victorian, woeful wars, ferocious fights, stingy castles, daring knights, horrors that defy description, cutthroat castle, bull Egyptian, vicious Vikings, cruel crime, punishment from ancient times, Roman, rotten, rank and ruthless, cavemen, savage, fierce and toothless, groovy Greeks, brainy sages,
mean and middling Middle Ages.
Gory stories, we do that, and your host a talking rat. The past is no longer a mystery. Welcome to Horrible Histories. Smashing Saxons.
In Saxon Britain, lots of men lived as monks. We had some very strict rules. For instance, we were not allowed to speak during meals, so we developed our own sign language.
Brothers, I have urgently... The gorillas are making clay pots. Oh, the gorillas are ringing the bells.
The Vikings are attacking.
Yes! Yes!
By Odin's thunder!
Oh, are the gorillas ringing the bells?
Hello, I'm Brother Aelfred, and this is my new assistant, Brother Timothy. Today we're going to teach you how to write like a monk. Now you'll need something to write on. So first, take one cute little fluffy lamb and cut its throat. Remember, always ask your parents' permission before you brutally slaughter a pet lamb. Now you'll need a pen. Brother Timothy, go and fetch a goose feather. Remember, always ask the goose's permission before plucking a feather. Next, you need to cut off the skin from the lamb and stretch it over a wooden frame. To make your pen, you simply trim off the feathers with a sharp knife, square off the end, make a slit up the shaft, and there, perfect. So now you have a pen, something to write on. Now you just need some ink. And for that, we're going to need some wasps' eggs. You'll also need some vinegar, some gum for thickening, and some copper water for colour. Take the wasps' eggs and mix them all together. And now, we're ready for some fancy monk writing. Oh, drat. We're going to have to do that all over again.
Vile Victorians.
Viewers may like to know that all the names in the following sketch are genuine Victorian names. Good day.
Right, settle down. Mr. Butler isn't here today, so I'll be taking the register. Now, I don't know any of you, so be sure to call out when you hear your name. Raspberry lemon. Lettuce burger. Bovril. I'm sorry, I think I must have picked up a shopping list.
No, miss, those are children's names. They're not answering because they're off sick.
Bovril and raspberry. Honestly, Christian names have got really weird since Victoria became queen. Well, OK, on with the register.
On my way, miss.
Sit down, what are you talking about?
You said, OK on the register. I'm OK. OK Johnson.
Well, OK. Unless I give permission, never get out of your seat.
Yes, miss?
Why are you standing up?
You said, never get out of your seat. I'm never Rook.
Has nobody got an ordinary name in this classroom? Yes.
Toilet?
All right, be quick.
No, that's my name. I think that's quite a normal name. My sister's called Baboon.
Toilet and baboon. Your parents must be evil.
No, that's evil over there.
Yes.
I've got an ordinary name, miss. It's Susan.
Ah, that's more like it.
Susan Semolina Thrower.
Right, let's just try and get through this, shall we? I'll say your names, you say here, and I'll try not to say your names accidentally. Happy?
Yes, miss.
Don't tell me your name's Happy. Right, register. Here we go. Freezer Breezer.
Here, miss.
Princess Cheese.
Here, miss.
Minty Badger.
Here, miss.
Scary Looker. No, I'm sorry. Why would anybody call their child Scary Looker? Forget I asked. Now, I am Miss Farting Clack.
Good morning, Miss Farting Clack.
Oh, hello there. Yes, those really were all real Victorian names. Minty Badger and Princess Cheese. Hey, it makes what celebrities call their children nowadays almost normal. Yeah, right.
Our queen, Victoria, had something of a weight problem. She was advised to do more walking, but she refused. Victoria simply hated taking exercise.
Do you want a body like Queen Victoria's?
Do you want to be wider than you are tall?
Then you need help, or the Queen Victoria workout.
It's not easy staying in shape when you're a busy royal, so I don't. Let me show you how. And sit, and rule, and sit, and rule. Wait for it. And rule some more.
That's right, sit and rule like Queen Victoria did for 63 years.
Now, let's exercise those arms.
And recreate Queen Victoria's morning for her husband Albert. Don't forget to wear black.
And mourn, and mourn. That's it. Keep going for the next 40 years. Okay, time to try some dips.
Watch out, Mum. He's an assassin.
And dip. And dip again.
Yes, dip like Queen Vic. She survived 7 attempts to assassinate her.
Phew. Some real exercise. Now I'm exhausted and hungry.
The Queen Victoria workout. Learn the secret of how the Queen stays out of shape.
Yes, you too can have a body that only looks good in a black sack.
Rotten Romans.
We Romans had some horrible ways of entertaining ourselves, like watching gladiators fight against wild animals.
People of Rome, welcome to the final day of Emperor Titus's 100 days of games to mark the opening of the mighty Colosseum. We've seen gladiators take on lions, tigers, buffalo, rhino, even crocodiles. What will they bring you today?
Oh, just as long as it's not tigers. I hate tigers.
Release the beast!
We've got a bit of a problem with today's show. We've run out of animals.
What?
Well, after 100 days of entertainment, they've all been slaughtered. We've literally run out.
So no lions?
No.
Tigers?
No.
Thank gods.
We have found half a bear, but it's not much good at fighting.
Elephants? Leopards? Hippos?
No. Rome has plundered the whole of North Africa for wild animals, and you gladiators have killed them all. There are none left.
What's going on down there?
Nothing. Won't be a second.
Listen, the crowd are baying for blood. We've got to find an animal to slaughter, otherwise we're dead men. We'll have to fight one another.
There is one, I suppose.
A gerbil.
That's 100% accurate. Well, except that little bit about the gerbil, which is just a bit silly. But the Romans really did run out of animals for their games. In fact, they took so many lions from North Africa that there are no lions in North Africa to this day. That's right, the rat knows all.
One performance in the Roman arena featured elephants doing what with their trunks? Was it A, juggling swords, B, writing Latin, or C, playing electric guitars? The answer is B. The elephants traced Latin words in the sand with their trunks.
Of course, we Romans didn't just use animals for entertainment. We also used them to execute people in some very strange ways.
Get your animals for execution here! All the animals you need for traditional Roman executions under one roof!
Yes, sir. Yeah, hi. I'd like to buy 5,000 wasps.
Ooh, we've had a bit of a run on wasps. Very low on stock.
Oh, dear. Do you have any other winged insect that can sting a man to death who's covered in honey?
Not really. A bee could do it on a good day, but there's no guarantee.
See, I've got this criminal, and I'm supposed to get him stung to death by wasps.
Well, have you considered sticking him in a sack with a wild dog and a lobster?
Yeah, you see, the thing is, we've already covered him in honey.
Oh, yes, I see your point. Well, I do have a delivery of wasps coming in on Tuesday, if that's any good to you.
No, I really need him killed this side of the weekend.
In which case, I think honey or no honey, your best bet is going to be a dog and a lobster.
Do you think it would definitely do the job?
Yeah, you'd usually tie up the sack and chuck it in a river, just to be sure.
Oh, seems a bit cruel to the dog.
Yeah, but the lobster loves it. And we're giving away a free sack with every dog-lobster combo this week only.
I don't know, the boss was quite specific about the whole wasp thing.
I'll do you a good deal. And that's not the only combo. No, dog and lobster's the most popular one, but I can do you pig and octopus, badger and prawns, monkey with a stingray, camel and a goldfish. Actually, I wouldn't recommend camel and a goldfish. You need a massive sack, and they don't really do a good job.
Do you know what? Thinking about it, I might just hit him over the head with a shovel.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Well, thanks anyway.
All right.
Right, come on, you.
Yes, mate.
I'd like to make a complaint.
OK, some of those weren't real execution methods, but they did sting people to death with wasps, and the Roman punishment for killing your father really was being tied up in a sack with an angry dog and a lobster and thrown into the river. Phew, what a way to go, eh? Nippy, but clean.
Measly Middle Ages.
Time again for our fairy tale series, where the stories are retold in different historical settings. Today, The Ugly Duckling, the Middle Ages version. And the ugly duckling was very sad because he was so very ugly. But then, one day, the ugly duckling looked at his reflection and found that he had grown into a beautiful swan. "Oh, happy day, I'm not ugly anymore," said the swan.
You certainly aren't,
said the king, who happened to be passing that day.
You're a beautiful swan.
And the beautiful swan was very happy, until the king added,
And you'll make an even more beautiful pie.
Yes, the king killed the swan and ate him, because this was the Middle Ages, and swan pie was a bit of a treat for posh people in those days, and so the ugly duckling would have been better off staying ugly. The end.
Did you know that in the late 1400s, King Henry VII passed a law saying that only royals could kill and eat swans? To this very day, the Queen owns all the swans in Britain, except for the ones in Orkney, where an old Viking law still states that they belong to everyone. Not just a pretty face, me, eh?
And if you think eating roast swan is weird, wait till you find out what one posh bloke served up for his Middle Ages dinner party.
Almost there. I tell you, if I ever have to look at another napkin again, or another swan for that matter, don't look likely. Here comes the boss.
His Lordship, the Earl of Warwick! Right. I wish to see the chief cook, or whichever peasant stinks the least.
My lord?
Tolerable. I would ask your name, but I don't care. No, I simply came down here to check on preparations for tonight's banquet. It's not every day I get the chance to celebrate my brother being made Archbishop, you know.
No, my lord.
Which is why I've laid 60 cooks at your disposal to create a feast, the likes of which the world has never seen.
Yes, my
After all, I need to set a good example.
As requested, we have lovingly prepared 104 juicy oxen.
Oh, marvellous. I love a bit of nice, lean beef, don't you, cook?
Oh, well, I wouldn't know, sir, as peasants can't afford such pleasures.
Well, if you will insist on being poor. And what else?
1,000 sizzling swine.
1,000? No. Better make it 2, be on the safe side.
An extra 1,000 swine, which you are, my lord. Then we have 1,000 sheep, 13 desserts.
13?
Excuse me. 13,000 desserts.
And, the vegetables?
None at all, sir.
Excellent. I don't want my guests thinking I eat like a peasant.
Oh, no, sir. Carrots and they're like a scum like me, sir.
Yes, they are. All right, then. Go about your business, you grubby little commoner.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Right, we need 1,000 extra swine.
No!
Cancel the swans. I've changed my mind. Make them into the shape of crowns. Yes, little crowns.
That's exactly what the Earl of Warwick served up to his guests when his brother became Archbishop. That's 100% accurate. Personally, I'm happy with the odd dead pigeon.
Darn rats.
Which of these table manners was considered acceptable in the Middle Ages? Was it A, spitting over the table, B, speaking while your mouth is full, or C, burping at the table? The answer is C. You could burp at the table, but not into people's faces.
Groovy Greeks. And now it's time to meet those ever so clever chaps, the brainy Greeks.
Good evening. I'm Aristotle, ancient Greek philosopher.
And I'm Archimedes, inventor, physicist, mathematician, engineer.
And big head. You know the caveman gave us well. Roman soldiers built the road. Egypt's pyramids were buildings at their peak.
But when we talk of great invention, it's important that we mention a special race who really were unique.
Plato and Pythagoras, both of them did stagger us. Socrates, he showed such great technique.
Was there ever
such a bunch of chaps so clever?
If you want to know the answer, ask a Greek.
I'm a Greek.
I'm a Greek.
We are also magnifique. We invented sundials, catapults and bricks.
Chic and sleek.
So to speak, our success was not a freak.
But working hard was how we got our kicks. We created the first siren.
And the first soldering iron.
The Olympics. Well, that was quite a busy week.
So the next time that you go to the toy shop for a yo-yo. Let them know it was thought of by a Greek.
And now from ancient Greece, another brilliant invention, the first play ever.
Greetings, other person in this play.
Greetings yourself.
Two men stand still on stage and talk to each other for 4 hours. Yes, 4 hours. With no action, no costumes, and no interval. The first play ever by Aeschylus in Greek amphitheaters in 474 BC. I know it looks boring, but there's literally nothing else on.
Sorry. Up to that point, going to the theatre meant watching one man dribbling on for hours. Two men dribbling on for hours was a major breakthrough.
That's right, and from then on, Greek plays were either tragedies or comedies, which is funny, because the way their inventor died was a bit of both.
Stupid deaths, they're funny 'cause they're true. Stupid deaths, hope next time it's not you. Next!
Ah, at last.
Name?
Aeschylus.
Year of death?
458 BC.
Profession?
Greek playwright.
I'll just put la-di-da writer. Method of death?
Well, I was walking along, minding my own business. There was an eagle flying high in the sky above me. It had just caught a tortoise and was looking for a rock to drop it upon.
Eh?
You know, to crack it open so it could eat it.
Oh, I see. And?
It saw my bald head shining in the sun.
And mistook it for a rock?
Yes. Splat. I was killed instantly.
What? Stone dead? You're dead funny. What happened to the tortoise?
Oh, it was fine.
Totally fine. Totally fine.
Very funny. It was a tortoise.
It still works.
No, it doesn't. Totally fine tortoise.
It works. Get out! Did you hear my joke? It was very funny. Next! Stupid deaths. Hope next time it's not you.
We are Greek. Nowadays, you'd call us geek. But in ancient times, people thought of us as tough.
Our physique was not weak.
'Cause when people gave us cheek, we invented boxing and other violent stuff. Fiery flamethrowers for battles, pinhole cameras, baby rattles. Is there nothing they can't do? I hear you shriek.
So next time you take a shower,
or you see a lighthouse tower, just remember they were thought of by a Greek. Stage acoustics, ancient harps.
Music sounds of flats and sharps.
Central heating at your doorstep.
Spin syringes, lamps and forceps.
Fire extinguishers, thermometers.
Coin dispensers and odometers.
Pontoon bridges,
pistons,
pulleys,
parchment,
prisms,
puppets,
dollies, shock absorbers, drafts and maps. We were oh such brainy chaps. Anchors, chewing gum, the list does never cease. Spinning tops,
the dice,
the crane. Do we have to ask again? Did they come from Spain?
No, they came from Greece.
Woeful Second World War.
In World War II, lots of children were sent to the countryside to be safe from bombs, and to find a family to take them in, they needed to look their best.
It's no good, dear. Too late. All that's left of the dregs.
Don't be mean, Harold. These poor little urchins have come from the city to the countryside to escape Hitler's bombs. They've left their mothers and fathers behind. They need care, compassion, and a roof over their heads.
They need a good wash.
I mean, look at this little fellow. Hello there. Have you got a name?
Got fleas.
Oh.
Oh, maybe you're right, dear. Perhaps we should come back tomorrow.
Oh, why, thank you. Oh, Harold, look, she's perfect. We'll take this one, please.
At last. I've been standing there for ages. Let's go now. I'm starving.
On second thoughts, we'll take the flea bag.
And life wasn't any easier for the children in Germany.
Are you a German boy aged 10 to 14? Want to learn how to tie knots, pitch a tent, and sing songs around the campfire? Want to learn how to march, fight, and die in battle?
Eh?
So join the Hitler Youth today and be taught to despise anyone who isn't German. Everyone is signing up. Don't miss out. You must join today. No, really, you must join. It's compulsory. Join up and get our Hitler Youth special offer. Report your parents for listening to enemy radio today, and we promise to have them locked up for years. Plus, get 3 posters of your favorite German celebrities. There's me, and there's me, and there is also me. Yes, join the Hitler Youth. And if you're lucky, we'll run so short of troops, we'll send you off to fight and get killed for the fatherland.
But I'm only 10.
Talk to the hand, because the face ain't listening. The Hitler Youth. It is just like the Scouts, only evil.
When the Allies stormed into Berlin at the end of World War II, most of the German soldiers they found were children or teenagers. They were forced to defend their capital or be shot for cowardice. And one anti-aircraft gun was manned entirely by teenage girls. It's horrible, but it's true.
True or false? Adolf Hitler was a vegetarian and hated to see creatures suffer. It's true. Amongst other things, he banned boiling lobsters and hunting animals with dogs.
When he knew he'd lost the war, Adolf Hitler, the Nazi leader, killed himself in his Berlin bunker. Hitler was dead. Or was he? Well, obviously he was, but many believed Hitler had survived. After the war, there were hundreds of stories circulating about him being alive, and, well, here are the top 3 strangest Hitler rumours. Number 3, he was living as a shepherd in Switzerland.
All right, men, will you follow me? Good. Right, I'm off to teach a goose how to march the goose step.
Number 2, he was working as a fisherman in Ireland.
Are you coming, Sean? I'll be with you in a second, Patrick. Begorra. I just need to trim the old moustache.
And number 1, he was living in an underground hideout in Sweden with enough tin food to last for years.
Unfortunately for me, it's all baked beans. Oh, phew. I wish I was dead.
Tall tale, atrocious acts. We gave you all the fearsome facts. The ugly truth, no glamour glitz. We showed you all the juicy bits. Story, ghastly, mean and cruel. Stuff they don't teach you at school. The past is no longer a mystery. Hope you enjoyed Horrible Histories.
Calling all creatives. Bamzuki wants your weird and wonderful creations. Log on to the CBBC website, download the toolkit and get building. Email your designs to bamzuki@bbc.co.uk. Let your zooks roam free.